Hey you, it's Jess here, and yeah, I'm starting off a new vlog. I don't know if it's just going to be for today or I might piece some things together, but right now it is Friday the 25th of July and it's 9:49 a.m. And apologies for my look. I didn't wash my hair when I had a shower yesterday, so I'm going to shower fully today. Get prepared, but it's been so hot. I've just been having a lot of body showers, you know. And because I colored my hair, dyed my hair the other week, so I've been washing it less. But yeah, so it's like pasted to my face right now, my head right now. But I'm gonna wash it today, so I apologize for that right now. But I thought I would check in. It's super dark in here because it is gonna be really hot today. So it's been hot this week, so we've been keeping it pretty like locked down here. And also apologies for my face, but I started using this BHA AHA serum and I think it made me totally purge because I haven't had a zit up here in a long time. And I think it totally made my like chin purge. So I actually stopped using, I used it for like 2-3 weeks straight and I feel like it was just getting worse. Like I got this and then this and then, so I've actually stopped using it for now. I need to look it up and see like what I should do instead. But I know like BHA and AHA would be good to have in the routine, but I'm gonna look further into it because I'm not, maybe this serum is just not for me, or the purging I need to like live through it further. I don't know. I'm gonna do more research because I was under researched, but I think next time I actually want to get a vitamin C serum instead, which I'm going to do in the mornings because I did like when I used to use vitamin C. But yeah, apologies for my face. Things got worse because I think I was purging or something. I had a reaction, I don't know. So I just look a total mess right now, but that's okay. This is real life. I'm currently working. I thought I'd hop into a vlog because Luck is at work and at the office. And I'm currently doing scary stuff right now, you guys. So I am currently chatting with the so I have you like propped up on my a laptop screen again, but I'm currently chatting with a Chinese manufacturer, getting the quotes and stuff. So yeah, so I got quoted. And I asked for 30 at first, but she was like, I actually recommend getting 100 sheets of the stickers. And the pricing was basically, like, if I got 30, it would be $3 a sheet. But if I got 100, it'd be $1 a sheet. So 30 was like $90, and 100 sheets is $100. So I'm getting 100 sticker sheets. And I freaked out a little bit, but hey, I have like 100, I'm pretty sure I have like 100, more than 100 pins lying around in my apartment for months, years rather, sorry, years. So does that make a huge difference? This is just sort of the, you know, we're taking the gamble and hopefully I can make it work. I might end up with a lot of sheets because yeah, I don't know. I have this feeling like my Patreon probably get like maybe 10 at most, which would be great. But then I still have 90 sheets. Oh, granted, I'll probably use a bunch myself. But so my thinking is maybe I would have to open a actual shop sooner rather than later. But I think the big thing is that if you're on Patreon, you'll get it much sooner than other people, and it'll probably be cheaper overall because you'll get a whole bunch of other, you know, you'll get the other things with it. So I still think like a Patreon is a good way to go in terms of like a deal overall. But then maybe in a few months, I really do need to open a proper shop, like on my clip art shop to, yeah, I don't know, to actually move this 100 sheets. But you can see the price difference. Like I think it's just better to move, like it was $10 difference and you get way more sheets. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'm just waiting for the invoice and she sent off my file to the designer to have a look. So let me just move it across so I can refresh my mail. But yeah, so I'm just waiting on the invoice now. I assume I'm paying half up front we will see. But yeah, luckily the time difference with China for me is pretty good. I think it's like 2 p.m. now, so yeah, so I was able to chat like immediately. I was like, okay, first thing in the morning, I'm just gonna like rip the band-aid off and message them. And yeah, and here we are. But at first I was like, okay, I don't know about 100 pieces, but we will see. We'll see what the designer says. Hopefully it all works out. They asked for like the vector files, but obviously I don't work in vector, and I pay for like the cheapest level of Photoshop, so I don't have Illustrator available. So I was able to send them my Photoshop file PSD with all my layers in it. So hopefully that is okay for the designer. I feel kind of bad because my layers are a mess, but I said like I can rename them and stuff for them next time, and they said they would check. But yeah, I thought I'd check you in with the current thing that's happening with the sticker sheets. But yeah, I finished the sheet off since, obviously the design, since we last vlogged. I also completed the design for the postcard, but I still have to do the backing for it. And I did the lineup for possible vinyl, but I think I don't really love the way it goes with the other two items. So I'm redoing the vinyl, but at least I've only just done the layer. I can always reuse that design, you know, like in the future I can do that, use the vinyl for a different set. So it's really cute, but I don't think it matches the vibes. So I think I'm gonna make the vinyl a little bit more simple than I did. I know, just like it was a person, and they're kind of like coming out of a Polaroid, because there's like Polaroid kind of theme going on in the sticker and the postcard, but I don't think fashion wise they kind of fit the whole theme. So I kind of want to just redo that. I might still keep the Polaroid and draw a different person in it. I can show you guys later when I work on it. Technically today I should be working on clip art custom for SPC, so I can't really show you that work because it's a custom. Although I think it should be, this one probably won't release too far away because we're getting close to that season. So that's okay. I also have to do some papers for her for a different custom art set, because I do some papers for them for different art sets. And then, but then it's Friday, and then at 2 p.m. today, yes, 2 p.m. is the Chinese Infinity Nikki live stream for the next, the preview for the next patch, which is coming next week, which is very exciting. I like to watch both the Chinese live stream and the English live stream, because they're actually, like, both times they've been very different. And I think, even though I can't, like, understand the Chinese, like, they show a lot of different stuff. And it's pretty, like, understandable in context. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Just waiting for this invoice to come through, but maybe she's, you know, doing stuff. That's okay. But yeah, so, yeah. And then the English live stream, which they do on YouTube, is at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. So it's not a great time for me to watch, like, live, whereas the Chinese one is. So I'll watch this one live, and then tomorrow I'll catch up after I wake up on the English one. But I'm very excited. We're getting a whole new island and everything to explore, so that should be fun in the game. But what else? Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, I thought I'd hop on and tell you I'm currently talking to the manufacturer, and it's so scary. I feel so sick. Hopefully it works out, you know, up front. But yeah, it's just overall money-wise, it's better because, like, if I pay $3 for a sheet, but I feel like when I've looked at other shops, most of them sell for about 3 to 4 euros each on the sheet. So, like, it's like the same cost. So it's better to get the $1 one, because at least there's more profit in there. I'm just afraid of having like 90 sheets hanging about in my closet, which I really have to clean out my closet and rearrange it and reorganize it. So maybe I should film some of that too. I don't know. I get like my closet's like right in the corner of my bedroom. So it's really hard to film because it's kind of like my entire body would block the door. But I needed to clean that all out, de-stash a bunch of, like, just get rid of a bunch of stuff. I need to get some organization, buckets and things, so I can store these stickers and these postcards safely. And because I'll be in a closed closet, it will be less, it won't really get dusty, so that's good. So yeah, I need to like figure out some organization stuff so I can start, you know, packing away. And then of course, if I want, it would be monthly. I just got a message from them. Ooh. I'll go in a second, but so I can reply to them. But because I want to do it one stick sheet every month, it'll add up. So I'll definitely have to start a shop, I think, to sell these extras. But this is where I am right now. I'm gonna go see their message. Okay, well, I'm waiting for the proofs to come back of like whether they do it in Photoshop or they're gonna put it into Illustrator and show me the different color differences, because obviously I drew an RGB and it needs to be printed in CMYK. So I'm waiting for the proofs of what I will decide. I think they said Illustrator AI, it would be Adobe Illustrator, not AI. Adobe Illustrator, it will be darker in color, I think they said. And PSD, there'll be a much bigger difference of color. So I'm waiting to see the proofs, but I have paid the invoice. And now I feel very, very sick. I think it's just anxiety sick, but I feel like sick in my stomach. Like, oh my God, what am I doing? But it's okay. It's okay. We should continue on. I think the sticker sheet's gonna be really cute. I'm just, you know, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking for the first time. Do you think I'm gonna do it again next month? We will see. But yeah, so they quoted me out FedEx shipping right to my door, which apparently will be like 5 to 6 days for the shipping. So yeah, it should be not too long away once we get the proofs okayed, and I assume I'll okay the cut lines as well. But yeah, so just checking in because I feel sick. Like, what am I doing? Yes, and now organizing my closet has really gone up the list because I really do want to have space to like properly store everything. But yeah, so I feel sick and I really want to shower so badly, but I'm waiting for FedEx. Ironically enough, I'm waiting for FedEx to deliver my sticker paper. Also ironically enough, but I ran out of sticker paper for my journaling. I just got online labels, removable mat in A4. So that's getting delivered today. It's out with FedEx right now. So once that's delivered, I'm hopping in the shower, you know? It'll be nice just to be like, just calm myself with water. I should probably close our back door because although it's giving nicer light, it's getting much warmer now. It's 10:30 a.m. So I've been chatting with them for quite a while now, getting this sorted. But yeah, so it's with the designer and they're just doing proofs for the colors right now. So yeah, we're getting there, but it is paid for. So I really need to get some actual sticker clip art stuff, like clip art shop stuff done. Do this custom, and I should really do my shop set so I can actually make some actual income coming in to pay for this. I paid for the stickers out of my savings for now, obviously. Although luckily I paid in US, and the US dollar is actually weaker than the euro right now. So yeah, in the euros it was a lot less. It was a lot off. It was like 20 euros different. Like I took off $20 basically from the price with conversion, so that was nice. That's a nice thing. Doesn't always work. A lot of the times the euro and the US are like the same or the opposite. So right now is, I guess, a good time, despite the tariffs and everything. Obviously, I'm still gonna have to pay customs when it comes into Finland, which is probably gonna be like 25%. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so it should be okay. The 100 pieces is just better money overall because if I want to like future sell the set, the like sheets for like €4 each, It's only €1 profit from every, and then not even, it'll be less because of customs too. So it was a better thing to do the 100, but as I said in the last vlog though, I can always like reach out to local places and be like, please take, please take my stickers. I don't know. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous. But yeah, so I am gonna try and do some work. I'm just all like, you know, I'm waiting for this FedEx package. I'm waiting for this live stream. I don't know if enough much work, and it's really hot today. It's really getting close right now. So I don't know how much work I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna have to start fresh on Monday, and just like, because this ball is rolling, I can just put it in the back of my mind for now and get this custom and the shop set done, and we can get those things going too. Yes, that'll be good, because the postcard and the vinyl sticker will be made here in Europe, and it'll take much less time to get done with compared to this. So yeah, we got this going, and then okay. I'm gonna go now. It's almost lunchtime anyway, so I'm gonna go close that door and bunker down and try and feel better about myself and wait for these proofs. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. I'll check in you soon. All right, like 5 minutes since I talked to you, the FedEx came. So now I'm gonna go shower before lunch, which will be great. Heidi is now emerged from the bedroom and she's screaming at me, but it's time to shower. Yes. But now I have sticker paper, so now I can work on my Infinity Nikki journal and my reading journal. So I'm very excited about that. Hello friends, I'm back. My hair looks much nicer. My face, not so much, but that's okay. We will deal and live with it as is life. But yeah, I don't know, my hair came out pretty nice. So I had a shower. I think I checked in with you guys. I had a shower, and then I just let my hair like air dry a little bit. I put in a heat protectant, and which I use like a cream one, which has to go on damp hair. I heat protectant, and I use it because one time a hairdresser used it on me and I bought it from them and it smells so good. I will try and put it up, a picture of it up on the screen here so you can see what this hair protectant looks like. But it's very expensive and probably not, but I was already buying shampoo from the store and I saw it, so I picked it up because it smells so good, like cucumbers. Anyway, I also put in this like it's called hair moist serum. I'm not sure if the product is like Nordic or something, but yeah, so I put that in to like hopefully combat humidity and also give my hair a bit more moisturizing, and it looks quite, you know, not bad. Although my root's already coming back in. I only dyed my hair not long ago, but what you gonna do? Anyway, had a shower. Now I've done my hair. I just dried it with one of those blow dry hair brusher things. But I wait for my hair to be almost dry because it just takes forever otherwise. But this only takes like a minute to do in the end. So when I hair dry them. Anyway, I wanted to show you, but the proofs came in, and I've okayed it, so now it's going into being made. So she said she would message me again when it's like, they printed and cut some so she can show me what it looks like before they ship it. But let me show you the proof that they sent me. So here is the proof with the CMYK, the die cut information. You can see they have put in all the cut lines for me. So all of these blue lines, the cut lines, and they put these in for me, which is a big plus. I noticed that they cut out my logo too, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad. It'd be fun to have a logo sticker if you want to use it. So I kept it as cut out. Obviously the colors are a lot more muted because of CMYK, but I actually think they look really pretty this way. Is this all the way on? Anyway, it's dark in here too, but I think the colors actually turn out really pretty and probably more usable in a muted color palette. So yeah, that is how the proof came back, and I okayed it. I put you back on my laptop. But yeah, so keeps going angle. Yeah, so it was all done. So it's all okay. So in terms of contacting the manufacturer, I contacted them about 8. Let me have a look actually on our conversation. I contacted them at 8:51, and it is now 12:38, and it's all settled, paid, proofed, off to get printed and cut. So pretty good. I'm feeling a bit better after my shower, less anxious. But yeah, I still still figuring out how I want to do it. But now that I'm gonna have 100 sheets, I'm actually wondering if I should only do one physical tier. I was gonna do 2, whereas the lower one would just have the postcard and the vinyl sticker, and then you had the other 2 which added on the sticker sheet. But what if I feel like most people would probably want the sticker sheet too anyway, and I kind of want to give out the sticker sheet, you know? I feel like this is like the main affair of the subscription, the Patreon. So I think I'm just gonna stick it as the one physical, and then we'll have the 2 digital tiers. We'll just have the lower one will be like a tip jar for like $1, $2. Then we'll have the digital level, which you get like I'm gonna do phone wallpapers and coloring pages and stuff like that, plus polls and work in progresses and things. So of course, when I start working on the next month, I'm going to document a whole lot of that, but keep it for the Patreon instead of doing it here on my YouTube. So you get to see all of this kind of stuff that I've been vlogging, but in my Patreon, and I'll have actually more work in progresses than I did for this. I think that'll just be easier. You just get the one physical pack, and it'll be easier for me to ship out, I think. Plus, then more likely to move this 100 sheets of stickers. So, yeah. And then obviously in the future, I do plan to have the separate shop, which, you can get each piece individually if you want. But yeah. So I'm feeling much better now. It's all settled. I've seen the proof. The cut lines look really good. The CMYK color change isn't too bad. Obviously, it is much more muted than it was on my thing. But I was struggling actually to really, I was looking up purples at work in CMYK, and I found it so hard to find what purple shades actually work. It seems to be the hardest color when I'm looking at CMYK color palettes. So it was probably better off that they, this is what they think is the best, their designer, and I do love the way it looks. And I think it'll look so pretty and soft. But I do have to go and make sure that my postcard and vinyl designs match those colors. Because obviously I will be putting up digital versions, and also I'll be putting up, I'll be also obviously marketing it on Instagram with digital pictures. So make sure they all match and they get printed the same. Of course, not everything could be 100% the same, because I will be using 3 different manufacturers for those things. But I think we're getting closer. I'm just gonna get my other files. I'm gonna just do comparison in Photoshop and set my postcard to CMYK, see how close I can get. That might be very similar. Otherwise, I can just adjust from there. But yeah, so we're getting there. I just have to finish up the sticker vinyl and the bonus first month, and then I'm gonna do shop stuff, my clip art stuff for now. But I do have the idea of what I want to do for the next set. So probably by the time I get these stickers in the mail, well, I don't think I will be ready for ordering the next set yet, but probably the week or two afterwards I'll be able to order the next one. And I'm gonna I've gotten and collected a whole bunch of CMYK safe palettes, and I think I'm gonna work more closely with that. So hopefully the next sticker sheet will be closer to what I did in Procreate and Photoshop. So yeah, I'm not feeling sick now. I've also had lunch, drinking some water, just out of glass, because I have to clean my water bottle and I'm too lazy. But yeah, so it's 12:43 now, so it's been a busy morning. While I was waiting for the proofs and I was waiting for my hair to dry, I was starting on the custom for SBC, and I finished drawing and coloring in 2 people, but I haven't been able to do like all the shading and highlighting and all that stuff. So it's kind of flat blocked for now, but it's coming together. So yeah, I got some work done today as well. Pretty happy about that. Because yeah, my plan was actually that I would probably like do the majority of the custom next week. You know, get a fresh start going now. I've got this going and out of my mind. But I thought, you know what, it is done right now, so I'm going to quickly do some drawing and get ahead of my work. So I'm happy about that. We have about an hour or so left until the Infinity Nikki stream, so I'm excited for that. What else? I guess that's it for me now. Everything's closed up here. I've got the fan going. I could unpack my paper and probably do some printing. I have a lot of printing to do. I need to catch up and finish up my reading journal so I can post I want to do a mid-year reading journal flip through, but there's some things I have to print off, and also I have to write in some things. Oh, my hairline's annoying me. So with my book journal, I have to fill a whole bunch of it out because I haven't yet, but I have to print off some book covers and things. But my big problem is I have an empty double spread, like 2 pages for Wheel of Time. And I was supposed to have set it up and written it as the episodes came out. It's completely empty except that, you know, it's in the middle of the planner, so it's I've moved on since then. So it's kind of like in there. But they canceled Wheel of Time. So do I want to, and I feel torn because I'm like, it'd be good to record this last season because I'm mad about it being canceled. I'll just continue being bitter. I guess at least I have Rings of Power for at least 1 more season. Then they'll probably cancel it because they suck. Even though Rings of Power is only supposed to be 5 seasons, I think that was their plan. Or is it 8 seasons? Because Wheel of Time planned 8 and they canceled after 3, so I don't know. But that's no problem. It's like, do I want to record it, or am I just like, I'm too upset to do the spread of my journal? I could just glue the pages together. I think it's just too much work for me to think about it, so I think I'm just gonna glue it up and say farewell to my Wheel of Time TV show. I still have all the books and we'll get through them, but the other thing is, like, I loved the changes that they were doing from the books. Like, it made the main characters way more likable. They are really hard to like in the books, so. And a lot of them, like, they spend most of the books in the inner monologue just complaining, and I'm like, shut up. Which you skip out in the show, but nonetheless, that's how life rolls, I guess. Oh, maybe I should let my screen go dark because it's like bright. Anyway, that's better. Let's hide myself. But anyway, yeah. So I had to finish up my reading journal and get it all up to date so then we could do a little flip through, and then I have more printing off to do so I can catch up on my Infinity Nikki journal, which I'll also film. So both the things can be printed. Hopefully my ink will last out. I feel like it's already showing low ink, and I changed all the inks recently, and the inks before that I used lasted ages, so I don't know what's happening. Hopefully it's not running out, but I don't know. Anyway, at least I have that stuff. Okay. I just put all my windows down, and now I can see my super huge covered in stuff desktop because I take so many screenshots to share with people and save. So I need to clean out my desktop. I'm one of those people that, like, I clean and organize my files like constantly, like almost daily. I would clean out my downloads, my desktop, anything that gets cluttered. So I should really do that. I got a good start on work, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I might just chill for a little bit until the stream comes out. But yeah, so I check in on you in this vlog. I'm gonna continue this vlog. I don't know when, like exactly I'll do all my updating, but I'll keep a check with you. We might have other days in this. Who knows? I have no idea. But I hope you're enjoying hanging out with me so far. But yeah, so that is, Luck just replied to me and they're like, that was all pretty fast. I'm like, yeah. Not even, just one morning with the manufacturer and it's already going off, getting processed. I assume they have, like, their work days are considered, because they said it takes 6 to 8 work days for the product to be made, and then I'm getting FedEx delivery, which is 5 to 6 days. So, but I do wonder, like, what, because I assume China has different working days than we do. I'm sure, I've never looked up what their weekend days are, if they have 2 or not. I don't know, because I know in Japan, I feel like Saturday is considered a working day. But in China, obviously, very different. They got a lot of unions and things, so who knows. So we'll see how fast that goes. Maybe. But yeah, so they work super fast, which is awesome. So now I know, like, when I've completed my next set, I can just go, like, and get it really fast. But yeah, I'll probably go faster when I get my if I do my CMYK colors better than I did this time. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. I'm not sure what we'll do next, but I'll keep the vlog rolling and talk to you soon. Do you really have to lie up against my feet? Like, my foot is here, is underneath it right now. But that's where Heidi wants to lie. I'm just watching Cat, Peace, Love, Plan, and Read. And Heidi's having her brush where she lies on my foot. But yeah, typical Heidi, right? Right? Come on. Hello. Hello, Heidi. Oh, my big girl. Heidi is now gone, annoying, because yeah, I've had the door closed since like 9 and she wants to go outside so badly, but we're like at peak sun heat right now, so I'm just putting up with Heidi being a little crumb bum. I just put some clothes wash on, so that was good. Doing bits and pieces here and there. I put some of these vlog clips into Final Cut Pro, so I can eventually start doing this editing this vlog. But yeah, it's now 1:33. I kind of sat around and listened to music and had little concerts in my head for a bit, so that took up some time. I'm still halfway through Cat's vlog, so I'll continue watching that. But obviously we're half an hour until the live stream from Finny Nikki, so then I'll be strapped in for that. But yeah, still pretty warm in here. Have a look. If I can. It says right now it's 24 degrees, 65% humidity. So okay, actually the nearest observation says and the actual Finnish like weather. My gosh, Heidi, she wants to go outside. The actual Finnish weather website says it's 27 degrees. I don't know if you can hear her, but yeah, she's mad. But yeah, it's no, I'm not letting you out, Heidi. I need to keep it dark and dank in here because it is. Oh my god, Heidi, stop messing with the blinds. Oh my god, she totally messed up a blind. I gotta go fix it. But also the sun came up at 4 a.m. so we've had a lot of sun today, so I'm gonna have to go wrangle this baby so she won't be so annoying when the stream happens. And the person's messing with the I'm watching the Chinese live stream on Weibo, and one of the on Discord, and one of the mods on Discord is connecting to Weibo for us, so yay, I'm so excited. There's beautiful Chinese music in the background. I think this is gonna be like a Chinese East Asian inspired patch, so it should be super exciting. Alright, hey guys. It is Wednesday the 30th of July now. So last time you saw me, it was Friday. Now it's Wednesday. Luck is back at the office because it's gonna be really hot today, and they're like, I'm gonna go get some air conditioning, so screw you, Jess. But anyway, screw Luck. Anyway, that's okay. It's first thing in the morning. I still look terrible, but I was like months ago, I was like, you know what, I would totally love those little star pimple patches because they're really, really cute. And then I just like, was like, I don't need to buy them. And now I'm like, I wish I had stars on my face right now to hide it. Because like, I wouldn't vlog, but I'm just trying to, I wanted to record the goings on of like this Patreon stuff. So here I am looking terrible. My hair's just a mess, but anyway, yeah, it's 8:53 a.m. so you have to I apologize, it's like first thing in the morning, but and I got woken up out of bed by a delivery for Locke, so thanks, Locke. Now me having to run around because I was out like in my summer PJs, so I wasn't really presentable to open the door, so I had to like quickly get dressed and everything while they're like buzzing the door. So I'm a mess this morning. I'm having my breakfast with my little Moomin mug, but yeah, so it's Wednesday, and I wanted to update you guys since I have, there aren't a million meetings that Log is doing right now. So on Monday morning, before I think it was at 9:30 a.m., I got a message from the manufacturer, and they had finished my stack of stickers, the 100 stack. So they sent me a picture of it, and now it's shipped. So, and I've since been messaged by FedEx that it should be that it should arrive Monday. It depends. I'm probably gonna have to do customs and pay for customs before that, so it could get pushed back past Monday, but it could also, customs could probably be done before Monday. So yeah, we're almost done. And then I guess, well, technically then it only took like a week from a Friday to the next Monday. Yeah, so pretty fast. So I really need to get the ball rolling on the rest of the stuff. So I think this week I am working on the custom for Andrea of SBC. So this weekend I will probably do the postcard backing and order the postcards, and I will try and get the vinyl sticker done as well, if I can get that to ordering status as well. I know I still have to make the second vinyl for the first Patreon month, so I'll do that as well. I'll probably do that during the week next week. So yeah, we're almost there, but at least the postcard and the sticker, like the big stuff, is done. And I have my roundabout idea for the vinyls, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to do those this weekend, so it shouldn't take too long to get those in the mail either. I'm ordering both of those from like European places, so shouldn't take too long. But yeah, it's exciting. It just happened so quickly. I was like, because they quote 6 to 8 working days, and then first thing on Monday, well, really, it was like 9 a.m. Monday here, but it was like 2 p.m. in China at the time. So I guess that morning they just did my order for me. So yeah, it was all done. So I guess like soon I have to get cracking on the next month and get that one done. So I should be able to get that all done by the end of August, I think. And then we'll start so it looks like the Patreon should start in September 1st, but obviously I'll be posting about it and whatnot. But yeah, so in this vlog I will also include when the stickers get delivered and we can open them up together. So that should be next week, and very exciting. And then I'll probably put this vlog up as our last bit. Oh god, I really did just wake up. I haven't had like any of my coffee, so I apologize if I made you on. So sorry. But yeah, so today's plan is actually after I finish my breakfast, I am going to film 2 plan with me's, one to go up today and one to go up on Friday. I did film the bases and pull the stickers yesterday, so I just have to do the plan with me. And I should do that before it becomes like the sun gets here. So I'll do that first thing after my breakfast. And then I need to draw scenes all day. I need to draw 2 scenes for the custom. I finished the people yesterday, so yeah, they completely finished, which is great. So I just have to do these scenes. That's my main plan for today. And then the Infinity Nikki update happened today. So the first part of this vlog, you saw me watching the preview live stream, and now today it's actually out. In Europe, we get maintenance from like 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So, you know, we get to go to bed and wake up to the new game update, whereas everyone else has to wait all afternoon for it. I think in the States, it's like 10 p.m. it comes back. So they have to wait all day and play super late at night if they want to. But yeah, I guess like, well, it's a blessing and a curse because, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because like now I can't play until I've done my work, which is sad. That's okay. I am avoiding all the social media stuff because honestly I don't really want to be spoiled. So yeah, so that's today. So hopefully get some videos done, some work done. Yeah. Hopefully wake up. I don't know how much more I'll film today. I'm just like, if this wasn't important stuff about the sticker sheet and things, I probably wouldn't be filming because I feel like I look so terrible and I feel bleh because of the heat. Oh, Patty's coming. Although we got an order from IKEA yesterday and we got a pink, they put out these cheap pink blackout curtains. Like it's a really pretty perfect millennial pink curtain that's like a blackout on the back. So we got, it was like 14 euros. And so we put that up over our back door. So now we can have the back door open and have the air conditioner like tunnel. It's like pipe going out there. So we don't have the air conditioner on except at night at the moment because we don't want to open the door and let all the sun in, the heat from the sun. Hey, it's just editing Jess here. Just editing Jess here. I just wanted to clarify from what I've said and also my picture is that our apartment has built-in curtain rods, like it has 2 tracks to be able to insert curtains that is up against the ceiling, and the one in our living room goes literally from wall to wall. Yeah, for that entire wall, so it covers both 2 windows and the door. So that's how we can have the curtain over the door. But yeah, so most finished apartments you'll find have built-in curtain rods that are like, they're flush to the ceiling and they have like an overlap so they kind of hides the top of the curtain and you can just slide them straight in and you just put clips on your curtain and slide them in. They stay up really well. They're super high, super easy to maintain because it's like they're attached to the ceiling, so no issues. But we have them in our bedrooms as well, like it covers the entire wall in our bedroom too. So you can have curtains across the windows and have it on the walls. Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify because it might look weird in the picture, and also I just realized it sounds weird that I'm like, oh, we put it over our back door. That's because really awesome inbuilt curtain rod that goes across the entire wall, which I love. Finished apartments are just love it. They also have all inbuilt closets, wardrobes, everything. I love it in a finished apartment, to be honest. So now I can actually have the door open because it blocks out all the sun from the blackout curtains, which is nice. And the tunnel the pipe can go underneath it, which is cool. Which makes Heidi a lot happier because now she can like slip in and out of doors. It's also great because we usually have to have the window blinds open on the back door because Heidi loves to mess with the window blinds to get attention. She does this even at night. And as you've heard, I think, did you hear it in this vlog? I think she did it in this vlog even. Anyway, so when it's open all night, our neighbors directly across from us, which I can see literally, I can actually see them from the bedroom. They keep their lights on all night. Like the balcony lights, all their windows are like, they don't use any curtains or any blinds. They keep it all open, and their lights, their kitchen light and everything is on all night long. I don't know why. They recently moved and we got new neighbors there, and they do the same thing. They keep all their lights on and all their curtains open at night, and it's so weird. And then the apartment above them, they do the same thing, but all of their lights are like different colors, like red and pink and purple. But anyway, so I can actually, a lot of light comes in when I'm sleeping in bed. Like I can see their lights if I toss or turn a certain way, and I'm a very light sleeper in that way. So it's nice to have now a curtain to cover that. So we'll probably have the blackout curtain year round, to be honest. But it's pink, so that's really cute. We also got new pillows, because our pillows are pretty old now, and we did wash them a few times and put them out in the sun, but I think it's time for new pillows. And then what else did we get? We got some tea towels, just to see how the tea towels are. They're very thin, so I don't know. I'm not having good luck in finding good tea towels here in Finland. My best ones that I have right now are from Australia, so I think Australian and British. Yeah, one of my English tea towels that I got in London is good too. And nothing seems to beat British and Australian tea towels, to be honest. So when I finally get back to Australia to do some stuff and see people, see my dad and whatnot, I will just buy a whole lot of tea towels, I think. Because it's like annoying, because they're pretty useful in the kitchen. We use our tea towels a lot. But yeah. What else did we get? Oh yeah, and we got two really cute vases with smileys and sad faces on either side. And we got two of them because they're big, but they're kind of thin. So we wanted to put our utensils in them, so like our tongs and our kitchen utensils, the ones that you keep out usually, our tongs and our spoons for cooking in them. And we got two because they're not wide enough, and one of them came broken. Like the two vases that made of ceramic were just lying on the bottom of the box, just rolling around. So one was completely smashed, but the other one luckily survived. But I had to go onto the chat and send them a picture, and they're like, all right, we'll send out a replacement next week. So hopefully the replacement survives. It's funny because one side of them has a smiley face and the other side has a frowny face, and we're like, well, the one that comes in the mail can be, the new extra can be the sad face, because it got broken originally. I was so annoyed. But yeah, I have to do another IKEA order anyway, because I need to organize my closet and then make room and get bins and stuff for all the Patreon stickers and postcards and stuff. So that is always a work in progress, but we can always do another IKEA order. So yeah, I was very sad about that vase being broken though. Oh, we also got, we saw there was a new product where it's like a rectangular container for the fridge with a little tap in the front. So you can put like cold water in the fridge. And we really be needing cold water. It comes out pretty cold from the tap, but then, fridge water is even colder, So now we have, and it holds like, I think 4 liters of water in this. So now we have a nice little cold water tap. It also has like a filter, so you can put like fruit slices and cucumber slices and stuff in it to make it flavored water. So maybe we'll do that sometime. But now you just have some nice cold water in the fridge. It's easily accessible. Just use a little tap to get it out. So yeah, happy with that. That's great. Usually I'm fine with like tap water as it is. And like in winter and everything, it's super cold because the pipes here get really, like the water can come out really, really cold, which is like nice. It also comes out really, really hot. So you have both ways, but yeah. So that was our IKEA order. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I should finish my breakfast and then I should really film this plan with me. So you guys have some more videos to watch, especially today. But I'm glad at least I got all prepared yesterday. So all I have to do is film them. It'll take about an hour and a half to get those done, and then we'll get into work. So then hopefully we can finish work and then play Finn and Nikki. But yeah, so I don't know if I'll update you again today. We will see. But I wanted to check in with you and tell you that on Monday the stickers were finished and they got shipped, and now we're just waiting for the shipment to come. So I'll keep you updated. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, hair's up. But look at this. When I sweat and I get salty water on my hair, look at my horrible little broken bits, but they all curl up. So, anyway, hair is up, just like get out of the way. And a truck is idling, and you might be able to, you probably hear it in the background, but I can't film my plan with because while this truck is idling, I think the bar downstairs gets a really long deliveries. So it might be moving now. But I kind of want to do a quick little book haul here because I picked up the Illumicrate editions of the Alana, the Song of the Lioness quadrilogy by Tamara Pierce. So this is my favorite childhood book. And I started reading them, I think, when I was in year 3 or 4. So I was like maybe 9 or 10 or 11. And that's about the age of Alana in the first book, but yeah. So they brought out a special edition for the Illumicrate 10-year anniversary, so I picked up the whole thing. I wanted to show it off, but look at with Alana with the pony, and then each cover has like a different hardcover underneath. So yeah, these are the books that I was reading as a child. I was really into the Lady Knight thing. I loved it so much. I read all of the quadrilogies, but this was the Illumicrate edition, so I had to get it. This is the second one, The Hand of the Goddess. But I wanted to also show you, I'll show you all 4 of them first, and then I'll show you what else I picked up. This is the third book, Woman Who Rides Like a Man. If you want to know, you haven't heard about these books, they're from the 80s, so they're super early fantasy. But it's about a girl and her twin brother, Alan. So it's Alan, and what's her twin brother name? Tom. And he wants to become a sorcerer, and she wants to be a knight and do lots of things. But the dad is sending them off to both her to go be trained as a lady, and her brother to go be trained as a knight, and that's not what either of them wants. And they are twins, and so they decided to swap identities. Alana decided to swap identity. So she dressed up and disguised herself as a boy named Alan, the twin brother of Tom, and went to go be a knight in his place. And then he went to a sorcery school to learn to do sorcery. And they kind of like convinced their personal, they had 2 servants who took them because the father is like super checked out of their life. Like he doesn't even know what's going on with them because their mother died when they were very young, so he just checked out of their lives. So that made it a lot easier for them to disguise themselves and convince the servants that were with them to take them to what they actually wanted to do. So yeah, so the whole story is about Alana being Alan, a knight, because, women can't be knights in this world of Tortol. And so she's in disguise. And you have the whole adventure. And it kind of gets away with it because the father writes back hope Tom is doing well and whatnot. And the head of the training is just why did your dad write the wrong name? It's well, my dad. They're yeah, he's super, he's just lost in his books, he's checked out, so we understand that. So she gets away with it, but and it's full of magic. She actually is a magic user, which is really fun. Here's the last one, Linus Rampant. And so beautiful books. They also all have edging. But I also went and I bought myself something I didn't need to buy, which is, and you can see this is the second book, In the Hand of the Goddess. So this is the edition that I read as a child. And it feels so tiny now because like obviously I was tiny when I read this. I was planning to buy all 4 books like this, but actually I wasn't. I kept putting it off and off, and like I don't need to buy the books, blah, 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 even though they're only like $2 to $5 each, because these are from the 90s. This is 1997, this edition. So yeah, I kept putting it off, but so now I'm not able to actually find the last book, like the Linus Rampant. So I was like, you know, if I can't buy all of them, I'm gonna buy my favorite one, and this is the cover that I saw in the library. I saw this, I was like, oh, what's this? Even though it's a second book. So I pulled it out. I didn't know it was a second book. I pulled it out and I looked at this and I was like, oh my god, I have to read these. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. 10-year-old Jess, like, oh my god. So, on 97, the library probably had it in 98. So yeah, I would have been 10 when I saw this in our school library, and I was just like, I fell in love. Like, she's got her sword, she's got her cat. Gorgeous. So obviously I picked up the first book after seeing this. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy myself the book that made me want to read. I mean, I was a big reader as a kid before that anyway. Like, I read Narnia and stuff before this, but this is like my first book that I remember consciously picking out that this is what I want to read. So this is an important book to me, and my favorite covers set of the series. There's a lot of not great covers, I'll be honest, of these books. The latest, I actually bought Andrea a pack of the latest copies of the Alana series, in case she wanted to read them, in case maybe in the future her kids would want to read it, because it is like middle grade at the beginning, and then it goes into YA. I remember like 10 years old, I think, is it in this book or maybe the third book? There's a whole, like, he starts undoing her corset, and I was like, oh, ooh, like little baby smut. But I was like, oh my. But it's like, can I read that? Anyway, who didn't read that stuff at 10? You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, there's not the best covers, but if you see these covers around, I highly recommend them. I bought this off Abe Books, because it's like a secondhand book thing, and this was from there's a bookstore, I think it's mostly in Texas, Half Price Books. So this was from a Half Price Books, and I said it was a fair condition, but like it's really good condition. Like, it doesn't even have a broken spine or anything. So I don't know if this has even been read, or if it has been read, it was read like without really opening it. Versus me, who like destroys books. I like my books read. But I probably won't read from this book. Yeah, I reread the first book from here, so I'll probably continue reading those because it's just easier. But yeah, I spoiled myself. It was with shipping, it was $6 whole. So I highly recommend, if you want to check these out, actually maybe look up these covers. There's also some really good black covers with really beautiful illustrations too, that are from, I think, a little bit later. They might have been late 90s, 2000. I think they're the edition after this one. But this is the one that I read as a kid, and I just love it so much. And I highly recommend these. I will reiterate that they're from the 80s. I think the last book is from 1988, which is the year I was born. So they are like, you know, they're a bit aged, but it was, you know, one of the first, like, for kids, for younger readers, kind of like feminist fantasy. So I'll just read a little bit here, just so, because my description was terrible. But Alana of Trabant may be a girl of noble birth, but she will not be sentenced to the life of a well-mannered young lady. Alana dreams of becoming a knight of the realm of Total, and neither her gender nor her father's orders will stop her. Though Alana's father is preparing for her twin brother Tom for knighthood, he dreams of studying sorcery. To forge their own destinies, the two hatch a cunning plan. Alana will disguise herself as a boy and take Tom's place while he learns the art of magic. But the path to knighthood is never easy, and on her first adventure, Alana will find friends and enemies, sickness and sorcery, and discover the magic within her. 40 years from the first publication, the Song of the Lioness Quartet retains its warmth, adventure, and steel, affirming this coming-of-age tale is a timeless masterpiece. So, yeah, I would say some of the dated stuff in it, which I honestly don't really care about most dated stuff because I understand, like, the context when things are written. There's, like, later on, there's kind of, like, time, like, a age gap romance, which not everyone loves. It's kind of like, oh, that's gross, but I don't know, she kind of sells it in the book. I liked it as a kid. I haven't reread them since I was a kid, so I've only reread the first book now, but I still really enjoyed it. There's also a lot in this book about how she's like, I wish I could be a boy, and they're telling her, like, you can't really, you have to deal with your own gender and do it in your own way, which obviously, you know, if you don't think you are a boy, if you don't think you're a girl, then it's perfectly in your rights. Like, if you think you are actually in the wrong body. That's the thing, is I don't think Alana feels like she's in the wrong body. She wants women to be able to do the other stuff that men do, you know? So I don't think it contradicts trans stuff to me. But it's a fine line, you know? Because otherwise you'd be like, well... But I think in the language that she uses in the 80s, it's like, it's not as nuanced as we would use today. Because I feel like you would more explain it like, you know, I think the thing is, Alana wants to be a woman who is a knight. You know, she doesn't want to be, she says she wants to be a boy, but that's because only boys can be knights at this point. But anyway, that was the only thing that I felt. There's probably more as I reread as I go and she gets older, but... one thing I also love about this book is that in the first book, she gets her first period, and like it's written in the book, and I loved that as a kid. It definitely helped with my periods when they first began. But yeah, I just wanted to show those, but because I mostly wanted to show that I picked up my favorite little book as a child. But yeah, so I read all of those, and then after this quadrilogy, there's two more other quadrilogies. There's Verla Dane's one, which takes place basically after this one, a few years later. And then the third quadrilogy takes years after that. And like, yeah, I guess I don't want to spoil it for you, but the third quadrilogy is about Kelladry, who also wants to be a knight after Alana, kind of thing. So you kind of have to read them in order because they appear in each other's books. But yeah, so I want to show that off because I'm so happy. And like it's such good quality, and I can't believe like this is what I used to read when I was a little kid. Also, there's some crazy stuff in the second quadrilogy with Dane, like a character's death, and I was we were in reading time in class, and I was reading like the character's death, and I instantly realized that I was in a full room filled with other kids like quietly reading. I was just like, but do they know that this character is dead? It was a lot. I was like, try not to cry, Jess, right now. Anyway, it also reminds me that when I was reading the second quadrilogy, my kind of like, you know, one of those friends you had as a small girl, like your friends, but you're also, I guess, frenemies is the thing. She was always kind of competing with me, and I was just in my own world all the time, to be honest. But then I'd get kind of annoyed competitive with her. Anyway, that's a long story. That doesn't really matter. I feel like everyone had that growing up. But I was reading the first book of the second quadrilogy, and she was like, oh, that looks so cool. I want to read that. So she went and borrowed the second book just as I was finishing the first book. And there was only one copy of the series in the library. So she was just sitting there reading the second book, but I was like, I just finished the first book, and then you could have read the first book because I just finished, but she had to go and read the second book first. I still remember that to the day. Like, if you want to know, Jess holds grudges very well. I remember everything that happens to me in that way. I was just like, why? Just like, you know, 11, 12-year-old me being like, what is happening right now? Anyway, that was really funny. I guess those are my memories around those books. But yeah, so wanted to show those off quickly in the thing, but the truck is now left. So now I can go and actually film these plan with me's and get them up for you. So I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, it is Monday the 4th of August, and as the shipping said, the stickers arrived. So let's open them up. They're quite heavily packed, so let me figure this out. But yeah, so it's 4 o'clock now, so they just recently arrived. So it's very exciting. I might open it from the bottom, because it might be easier. Also try not to show my address, because it's kind of everywhere on this package. Alright. Just do a little bit of tape. Hopefully try not to get it. It's such a cute little cube box. Ooh. Okay, so it has fire in there to hold it. And on the top, and here we go. This stack of stickers. I'm so excited. So the rest is all padding. Here's a stack of stickers, the 100 pieces. I'm gonna open this up now. I guess try and show my face. I have it's just cling film. That's good. I can just peel this off because I don't really want to cut it open. I'm so excited. It looks good so far. Oh, that's all wrapped. Come on, let's release the stickers. And there we go. 100 sticker sheets. Wow. Okay, so I got I wanted to get a smooth matte is what I asked for, which I think is a matte paper with a coating on it. So it's kind of like waterproof unicorn paper. And then you can see it. Oh, so fun. The peeling, it just peels straight up. And it's actually pretty closely cut. Oh my god, that looks so good. Yeah, it's really good cut lines. Looks like nothing's gonna come outside the cut line. Oh, I'm so excited. But as you can see there. Oh my god. My stickers, and you got the little ones too. They peel off so well. You got the white backing. Yes, that is all. I obviously will have to count all of these. But I am going to put a couple aside for me to play with and film with and obviously use. But yeah, that is the sticker sheet, and I think it looks really good. The printing looks alright. Yeah. Wow, I just can't believe it's like the sticker sheet is out. So yeah, that was the whole process. Now I've vlogged drawing it and also ordering it. And in this vlog, obviously ordering it and now opening it up. But yeah, so it didn't take very long from ordering it to getting it, and then obviously drawing. It took me extra time because it was my first time. But I suppose as I go along, it'll be a much faster process. But yeah, that's exciting. So obviously gonna have to keep an eye on it. They all look great so far. Looking through them. Yeah, there we go. And I guess I might as well finish the vlog off here now. It's still really hot in Finland. I think a cool change is coming tonight, so hopefully work and stuff will be much easier after this. But now that I got these in my hot little hands, I've finished the backing for the postcard, so now I can actually order that. But I probably want to order my envelopes at the same time because it's coming from the same printer. So I need to do the envelope design, and I still haven't done the sticker vinyl design. But once I get that done, I can order it straight away. And then we'll have most of the items. I just have to pick out some clear bags or glassine bags or something so I can safely mail them. And then today I also actually worked on my Patreon tiers, so they're all figured out. I'm not 100% set on the prices. I changed it to euros, but I don't know if I put it into euros for me to get paid out, and then it gets converted to everyone else's, like to US dollars. But then it kind of makes it not a round number, so I don't know if I should change it back to US dollars. It's not letting me at the moment. That's the annoying thing, but we'll figure it out. But I think we are on we're on course to doing the first month of Patreon being September. So yeah, so I guess now that I have this sticker sheet, I just need to finish up those last bits and pieces, and I can get started on October. So this should be the sticker sheet for September, and obviously I will be posting more about it as the month comes up, because you'll have the entire month of September to get it. You don't have to get it like right away on the 1st. It'll be available from the 1st to the last day of September. I don't know if that's 30. So you'll have 30 days to subscribe and get this sticker sheet, but yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's super soft. It looks like good quality printing. And I like the way the colors came out actually. It's not too dark, not too muted. It's kind of hard for you to tell in this video, I think. But in person, it looks so good. Yay, so I'm so happy. Yeah, I'll finish this vlog off here, and and I hope you enjoyed it. I think for when I work on October, I'll be posting those videos and anything on that for October Patreon stuff into the Patreon, because that's going to be part of like the rewards, is seeing more work in progress for the Patreon stuff specifically. I can still do stuff on here for my clip art and whatnot, but yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this super long vlog. Hopefully it wasn't too like weird and annoying. I know it's mostly just me and the couch. But yeah, I'm so happy with the result, and yeah, we'll continue moving forward, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this all works out. But let me know what you thought down below. If you've finished watching this, maybe put down a heart or stars and moons, because we've got stars and we've got hearts in the clip on in the sticker sheet here, to let me know that you've watched this vlog all the way through and enjoyed it. Stars and hearts. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.